Hi, welcome. This is our weekly reading for September 23rd through September 29th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We are all psychic. We're not all going through the same things. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? It's always your choice in the end. Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. All right, let's begin the readings, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome. This is our weekly reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring for September 23rd through September 29th, 2016. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Scorpio this week. For the highest, greatest good of all, one card for focus, clarity, and understanding into the energies of the week for Scorpio. What's that one? And that one is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's about becoming clear with something, or this is an energy around you. The Queen of Swords is an air sign. She's very strong. She's a strong woman. She sometimes is a little cold. She can come across as being cold because she's been hurt. She's been battered, she's been bruised, she's been through the ringer. So she doesn't want to go through the ringer again. She's learned already. She's seen other people go through the ringer and helps them not go through the ringer. She'll defend children. She'll defend the innocent. She'll cut away the shit's not good in her life and just make a firm decision to keep the stuff that is. It could be like, I see a parrot flying. Vincenzo, I sort of wish you were here now. He was being grumpy, so he's grooming himself across the way, but I guess Mannex is here for us, Scorpio. So, I don't know. I see these statues, and I see, like, she looks cold, but it looks like it's springtime. And I see all the butterflies, or, like, summertime. So, there's transformation here. There's also a parrot, so it makes me think of, like, a jungle or something tropical. So maybe somebody feels out of their element in like awkward in their environment, like a desert rose I just thought of with these with these roses here. So there's so many butterflies. So maybe you're starting to fly now by just cutting away stuff that was holding you down, making you feel like you were like stone cold. I mean, this air sign could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini energy around you. I feel like it's I don't know. It's a general reading. I was going to say I feel like it's feminine, but I feel like it could be a man too. It could be a man, like the kind of man that's not afraid to just speak what he thinks. I feel like the masculine version of the swords, the King of Swords, would be a little more quiet. I feel like she speaks her mind faster, just to get it done, to get it finished. Whereas I feel like the King of Swords probably thinks about it first. I feel like she speaks. And I feel like her thoughts are so quick, they're right along with her words. She didn't need time to think. So if this isn't an energy around you, it's somebody in your environment that's maybe can help you out, think clearly, see things clearly, transform your situation, fly out of a situation. There's also like something delicate about the butterfly. So perhaps you're seeing a harsh situation through delicate eyes. a delicate heart even. I mean, she doesn't mean to be cold. It's just that she doesn't want to hurt anymore. So perhaps it takes some time to warm her up. Maybe it starts with a warm environment. Maybe it starts with her surroundings. And, you know, the inside will start to like warm up the same way as the outer surroundings. So like the environment is helpful or not helpful to her, depending on where you are, Scorpio. So let's get more clarity on the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. I'm going to move to the Enchanted Map Tarot, and not Tarot, Oracle. And something just jumped. 39, protecting treasure. So maybe the Queen of Swords is just protecting something really special to her, to him. Keeping it out of the rain, keeping it from being hurt, from losing something. I feel like this Queen of Swords would do anything to protect whatever this is. So maybe family, maybe a situation. I feel like it's something delicate that she's protecting, something very valuable to her. I'm going to pull another card from this deck. Let's get more clarity on the Queen of Swords and protecting treasure for Scorpio. Flying. So it's like you're flying above the situation. It's like you were stuck inside the maze before, and now something has just elevated you, Scorpio. Something became clear and lifted you out of this situation. I feel like warm air rises, like perhaps warming up to the situation is helping you see it differently, helping you rise above the situation. I feel like even though this horse is flying, it's sort of strange because it's like a fake horse. It's like plastic. It's not really a real animal. It's not real yet. It's almost like a statue here, like stone. But it's almost like it's becoming real by lifting up. There's also these little bubbles. So there's lightness here. There's, I also see like cherry blossoms and a hummingbird. So being able to fly even backwards through a situation to get out of it, if you have to, just as well as you would fly forwards. I see a lot of like, I feel like this colored light is important. Like you see through a different filter, a whole rainbow of filters. You see the situation totally different. Yeah, there's a rainbow here. So maybe the rainbow is coming out, lifting you above the situation, lightening up your load a little bit. Even if your load is still heavy, it's like it's weightless now. So maybe that was valuable. I feel like it's something like valuable, like an antique, something like a treasure, something of importance because it matters to your heart, not because of the book value of whatever it is. It's something special, something rare, Scorpio. So is that, I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. Let's get another card. I'm going to the Thoth deck. Let's get another card for Scorpio. With the 20, it brings you to a 2, which makes me think of like a feminine energy, allowing something, working together, balance, decisions. Let's get another card. Indolence, the 8 of Cups. So I feel like this is always those dark, stormy, scary waters. 8 of Cups, and it's leaving those waters behind to go somewhere better. So I feel like when I see this card, especially in the Thoth deck, it's so dark. I feel like there's just a dark mass of water, of emotion, of situations that you have no idea what's going on underneath the surface here. Perhaps that's this surface, this environment. You know, it was like a maze. You just don't know where you are. You can't see in the dark. And I feel like there's like part of this is stable, part of it is working, but it's not connecting somehow. So it's like you got something started, you got halfway through, and the storm came and everything changed. It like broke half off of something you were doing, because there's 4 here that I feel like are filtering through this dark water here. They're just going back into the dark water, coming back up and recirculating that same energy. And then I feel like the lightning came and somehow zapped this device, whatever it is, and I'm hearing like created an electrical field, something different, that like there's lightning. I feel like there's lightning here, and it lifted you up above the situation, disconnected you from a situation, like cut the ties of a situation so you walk away and you start something new. Perhaps it was just like that final straw, that electrical jolt that shut things down so you walk away from this. But you learned a lot from it. You learned what didn't work. I feel like if this was an experiment and you tried something a bunch of times, you gained a lot out of this, but it's not worth to fix this anymore. It's worth to take that knowledge, take that emotion, take what you built, and leave the stuff that didn't work, that's broken, that was zapped, that's in the dark waters behind, and take that knowledge and that that breath of fresh air that makes you feel alive to move towards something completely different. It's walking away from something towards something better, but it sometimes is hard to walk away from something that you put a lot of time into. And it's also like you can't see the whole situation. There's a lot that's in the dark. It's up to you to sort of just like take off the blindfold and walk away when it's not working, to trust that it's not working so you can venture to somewhere new, where you can fly above the situation, where you can see things clearly. All right, let's get more clarity on the 8 of, I feel like it's just trying something for too long and it didn't work, and you've come to the point where you're ready to just leave it behind, even if you don't really want to. You know you have to. It's that, like, you just have to get yourself out of it now. I also see Pisces here. So maybe you're dealing with a Pisces in particular, or there's something really sensitive to this situation. I'm going to go to the romance angels and get a card. Let's see what we have for love, communication, matters of the heart for Scorpio, what you're leaving behind, changing direction. Like, I feel like you're coming out of those dark waters. I feel like there's these lily pads that are lifting these 3 cups. So I feel like there's creativity involved. And then there's 3 cups below that are sort of just broken. No, it's like they're all broken. They're all a little broken. Some are still working. But those 3 cups, I feel like, are asking you to use your creativity to lift you out of that situation and see it differently. I don't know, maybe 3 is important for some reason. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years. I'm not sure how I'm getting a 3 out of the 8, but I feel like the 3 is important. So I'm going to mention it. All right, let's get another card for Scorpio. Express your love. So maybe you were afraid to, maybe you had dark waters, dark times. You weren't sure of what was going on. And now things are like lightening up. It's telling you to sort of like melt the ice a little bit. To melt this, to like break the stone. Like, I see like a heart of stone. Maybe that's like crumbling away and you're starting to just move towards brighter waters, brighter skies, warmer environment. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Maybe you were scared. You're not sure what kind of response you would get. Maybe you're making a romantic gesture in a completely new direction than you would have before. I'm going to pull another card from the romance, angels. Let's get one more card. I mean, it says go ahead and make that romantic gesture, Scorpio. What have you been thinking about doing? Maybe, you know, you just were keeping yourself in a blindfold because you were scared of a response or what kind of response you were going to get. You never know until you ask, until you try, until you make a move. So maybe someone's making a move on you and you seemed mysterious and like they didn't know where you were coming from or what you had gone through before. Maybe you're opening up now, or you're thinking of opening up. Romantic feelings. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe like things are like starting to soften up a little bit. I feel like there's warmth coming here. Like, you know, something's warming in your heart, in your body. Like juices are moving and flowing and you're getting excited about something. So perhaps I feel like there's a falling back into this. There's an allowance. There's like, I see like a pursuit and a letting it happen. So maybe there's like a game of cat and mouse going on once you start the ball rolling. You know, like make a move, they make a move, you make a move. I feel like for some of you, this is like flirting with your honey that you already have. You know, you're just starting to, you saw a movie or like a scene and it made you think of them. You haven't like made a move on your honey in a while and you're thinking of doing it again. And for others, I think it's somebody brand new. Maybe you haven't made that move in a while or you feel different about this person for some reason. You know, they make you a little extra nervous. Maybe they made your, like, feel like you're flying a little bit and you're not sure how to go about that situation. All right, let's go to the life purpose oracle cards and get a card for Scorpio. More clarity on romantic feelings, leaving dark waters behind, taking off your blindfold, making some moves this week, Scorpio. Options. So consider, well, this goes to career, but I feel like for some of you, it's like, I heard like to make the move or not make the move. I mean, maybe you're just nervous about making a move. I feel like don't be nervous. It's okay if it didn't work out, you know. You got yourself like warmed up a little bit. Try it again. But for some of you, we're going to career. So I feel like I see a Libra with the scale. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra, or career time is coming into Libra time, like towards the beginning of October. So you're thinking about balancing things out, you know, into the fall. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I feel like you have more than one choice. You have more than one possibility. And you're thinking, maybe you have different offers, different gigs. You're an artist, or you create something, or you write something, or yeah, you're waiting for like different contracts to come through. Maybe you need to wait till after like Mercury retrograde. That's this week. So maybe you've been waiting for a bit to consider which one is right. And now the right possibilities, the right options are coming through. And you got to consider more than one, you know, find which one is valuable with your time, which one weighs heavy on your scale, where you need to lighten your scales, so that you have balance. All right, so let's go to the Angel Tarot. I also feel like this is a golden opportunity, like it's something that can fly away if you don't actually make a decision on it. But I don't feel like you need to be fearful. I feel like if you don't feel right about a decision, then say no, because something better will come through. Don't sit on, I feel like don't sit on the fence too long. If there's one that you like and one you don't really like, be honest to the one you don't like first and go towards the one that feels right. And don't worry about the one that didn't feel right. I feel like another possibility will come in. I feel like if you give something up, don't worry about it so much, Scorpio. If you give something up that didn't feel right, you have to leave it behind. It didn't work. It's okay if it lightens your load a little bit, because something better will come in the future. So go towards the one that feels best now, and trust that more opportunities will continue to come towards you. So don't go stagnant or get stuck on something because you're worried if it's the right one or not. You'll always, I feel like you'll get another option. You'll get another chance. Something else will come through for you, Scorpio. All right, let's get another card for Scorpio. That one. And that's the Knight of Ariel. That's getting to work. That's having help around you. That's willing to work hard with you, too, Scorpio. It could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, somebody solid, stable, grounded. I hear sexy and sensual. So maybe you're starting a relationship with this person and somehow they're going to help you with your job or give you something solid to move. Like maybe just like solid support at home so that you can move forward in your own career. Maybe it's just a good support system around you. I feel like there's, you know, a lot of work to do, but you're putting good seeds in here. You're realizing the value in what you start, what you do, and how it comes back later. I feel like the Knight of Ariel always takes his time, her time. They do it right from the beginning, so it comes out right in the end. So begin things right, on solid ground. This knight gets off his horse and takes time to meditate and pray and play some music and relax, and then gets back to work so that his or her energetic scale is always sort of being replenished. So I feel like sleeping's important too. Make sure you get enough sleep. You have a lot of work to do. The Knight of Ariel is someone trustworthy and understanding, devoted and funny. I feel like they tell you the truth. This person just tells it like it is to you, Scorpio, and you appreciate that. There's no beating around the bush. So you get to work, you get the job done, you work well together, and you almost are so honest with each other, you don't even need to say it. You just get each other. Who is that for you? I feel like that's somebody you know, or it's somebody coming into your world. You're going to feel like you can know. You've known already. You feel like you can just get to work with. It's telling you there's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by somebody kind. So I feel like it's somebody that gets you. Somebody that you get, that gets you moving, gets your juices flowing. Maybe those romantic feelings going. Maybe it makes you feel like you can fly again. Maybe it's just having a nice, beautiful, happy relationship with a friend, a new lover, a new start with your old lover, you know, the same lover you've had. But it gives you a restart in what you want to do and how you're moving in your everyday things. So maybe this like extra little bit of loving on the side is just a good support system to get you going. You know, you can brainstorm ideas, come back home. I feel like there's like a home cooked dinner and like soup and mashed potatoes involved in this card for some reason. Maybe you're like, you know, like you're getting to the root of something, like the roots, like meat and potatoes. All right, guys. I hope this was helpful. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.